about being an athlete?
Just the team bonding that we all have, and it's just fun to get out there and do what we love.
What do you like most about being an
I
athlete?
don't know, I've just always done sports. I'm in season all the time, so I just feel like when I'm not doing a sport, I'm bored, just sitting at home doing nothing.
That's good. Idle hands, make trouble. Walker, what's the best part?
You know, I love the grind. Obviously, I love being involved. It's a great bonding time, but I'm passionate about football and wrestling, and I love track, so I've had a great time there.
Good.
I love it all.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think just some of the bonding with the friends. Like some of my best friends are on my team, so we just get to practice and see each other every single day. We get really close.
What's the most challenging part about your, pick one sport, for example, if you're a year-round athlete, pick one sport and tell me what's the most challenging piece of that?
Track,
Track.
all of it.
All
A
of it.
lot of running. I'm a distance runner, so practices, it's like 6 miles a day at least.
So you said that on purpose after looking at me, knowing that this guy would never run very far unless a bear was chasing him, right? Because that's kind of where I'm at. I have tremendous respect for, being a former wrestler. We always joke that it was cross country and wrestling that people scratch their heads and say, why? Again, I know running that distance unless a bear's chasing me, I have trouble, understanding. So a lot of respect for that,
I
definitely.
just did it because I want to be in shape because I want to play college soccer. And there was like a 2-mile requirement to get in, and you have to be under 12 minutes. And I just ended up being pretty good at it, so I feel like I kind of have to keep going now.
Yeah, running kind of goes hand in hand with soccer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, pick a sport. What's the most challenging part of that sport?
I run cross country, and sometimes
Awesome.
I wonder why I run it, because it's a lot of work, a lot of miles.
Now you'll imagine there's a bear chasing me and get a better time. Thanks, Dr. Johnson. Nice. Glad I could help.
So I do cheer. One of the most hardest things about cheer is stunting. And just figuring out how to hold a girl, or like what's the best way to do it.
Are you terrified? Do you hold your breath a little bit
A
when
little bit when she's coming down,
Okay.
but yeah.
Anytime I've watched cheering as an administrator, of course, when somebody's in the air, it's that little bit, hold your breath,
Yeah.
okay, we're safe, okay,
Yep.
move on. So, but that's also what creates the excitement, right?
Yes.
So, awesome. Pick a sport, what's the best part?
Well, it's gonna have to be wrestling. I mean, the conditioning that we do at wrestling practice is just on a different level than any other sport that I've done. I mean, you know what it's like. It's a total body exhaustion, break yourself. So,
Nothing,
but I love it.
nothing but the ears. You get cool ears out of it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working on mine. So.
All right, don't do that. That's so you don't want to do that. You referenced playing soccer in college. Is everybody thinking about doing something at the next level?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe? Not yet? Okay. Yeah, and again, I think that's key. Talk a little bit about the support that you have to be successful. Who would you say thank you to first?
My parents definitely, because we practiced 5 times a week, sometimes 6 with the weekends. And before I could drive, I needed a ride to every game, every practice, and you couldn't get that on your own.
True. But with cross country, wouldn't you just run? No, I'm kidding. Awesome. Who would you think?
I would say my parents and my friends, because without my friends, I don't think I would do cheer as much. But I really appreciate the friends and the team bonding we have.
Awesome.
I mean, obviously my parents, sports can cost a lot of money, especially when you're 3 of them. And then my teammates are all great. And then my coaches, I've put in a lot of extra work outside of stuff, and my coaches have all been really good.
Good. That's good to hear. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to continue the trend. My mom and dad are putting the gas in my truck for me to get to practice, and then they're making the drives, the 2-3 hour drives to wrestling meets and buying hotel rooms and things like that. So definitely my parents and my coaches, who ultimately prepare me to win. And although it's painful, shout out to my coaches.
Awesome. What advice would you give to a freshman coming in, regardless of sport,
Do it
just
all.
think athletics.
Do it all. Do everything. Do everything that you can.
What do you see as the problem of specialization? Somebody who just does one thing all year long.
I mean, like for an example, if you're a football player and that's what you want to do at the next level, maybe that's your passion. I know guys who just want to lift all winter, but wrestling is going to teach you something that you're not going to get in the weight room. You know, like balance, leverage, positioning, things like that that are really going to make you a great football player and separate you from the people who are not playing a winter sport.
Okay. Advice, what would you give?
Kind of like what Walker said, just be open to everything. Like there's opportunities you may not go in high school looking for, but if it comes like across your way, it's gonna help teach you something in the long end.
Awesome.
I would say have fun, don't focus on the negatives, stay positive, and if something goes wrong, think of what you can change and fix.
That's an important point, what you can change and fix. I mean that bottom of my heart, that's a great way to look at it.
Yeah, you
Definitely.
can only control so much. So.
Awesome. What does it mean when you look in the stands or on the sidelines and see a group of your friends?